Hello guys and welcome. I'm Untitled Java and this is learning Java game programming. Hello guys, in this tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to set up the Jframe so we can go ahead and get ready for a game that we will be setting up. So first what you want to do is, just like the last tutorial, you want to go ahead and put your public launcher. Alright, now what we're going to need to do is implement the run and then also extend the canvas class. So implements runnable and then your canvas, and then go ahead and import it. And if you have any questions about how to do any of this, go ahead and leave your comment below. So let's just get rid of that. And then here you'll need a few methods to kind of go with this. So public synchronized void start, and then you also need public synchronized void stop. And I spelt that wrong. There we go. Okay, so now let's go ahead and put a couple of variables here. We'll need private boolean. We'll do running equals to false, because nothing's going to be running yet. And then private thread, and then thread means it's like a sleep timer, so it just kind of keeps the system from overloading. Go ahead and do, let's see here. Okay, so we need two more. Let's do public void update, and then public void render. And then, oh, and one more, public void initialize, it doesn't matter. So the initialize method is going to go inside of the run method, so that'll get called whenever the game starts. And then here we'll go ahead and put the variables for the frames width and height. So let's do let's go ahead and do public static final int width. Go ahead and put this as all caps because it's a constant. We'll set that at 7. We'll do 700, and then the height you could do 512. Alright, so now that that's done, instead of here you're going to be putting the frame. Okay, so Jframe frame, well, let's just do window equals new Jframe. There's two ways you can put the title, so go ahead and import that. You can put the title here like so, just as the string. You can do window dot set whenever it comes out title. So you can do set title like so, and that will also take a string. So what we're going to do is go ahead and put it up here, public final string, because we're not going to change it, and we'll go ahead and make it private because it's not going to be used anywhere else. So string name is equal to null right now because we haven't set anything for this string. So let's just go ahead and put name. And sorry about that. The string name, that's where you would set it, is right up here. So let's go ahead and set it to click the circle. So we'll just set the name to click the circle. Alright, now as you're going along, you'll have to do window.set resizable. That keeps the window from being resized. Set preferred size, and then as you see, like right where that was, it says it takes a dimension, so you want to do new dimension and then put your parentheses, and then what we put up here is what you're going to put it right in here. So width, height, exactly how it's done. Import that. Excuse me. Window dot. Let me see. What else do we need? Oh, we need add. Okay, so you're gonna add the. You're basically adding the launcher class. So you're just referring back to it, but it's taken from the canvas. So if you had the canvas in like a different class and you had it all set up as that's the window, then you would put that here. So we'll just refer back to this. And then window dot pack, which packs everything, so that way it's done and it's lined up how it's supposed to be. So then let me see, set title resizable. Oh yeah, okay, so window dot set default close operation Jframe dot exit on close. So whenever you actually exit out of it, it will completely remove it, like it'll exit out the program. So now you want to do window dot set visible to true, and then you could do window dot what is it called? I can never, oh, right here actually, set location relative to, and you want to set that to null. And then what that does is put your window like right in the middle. So whenever you start it, your window will go right in the middle of your screen. Okay, so now we're going to start using these variables here. So here you want to say running is equal to true because you're starting the program. And then you want to do thread equals new thread because now you're initializing it. You gotta initialize it before you use it, and you want to refer back to this as well because up here you said implements runnable inside of the launcher class, so you'll have to refer back to this just like you did the canvas. Now you want to do thread dot start, okay, and then that starts it. Down here, basically the same thing, running equals to false, and then thread, instead of stop, it's actually join. I'm not too sure why, but that's just what it is for, basically to stop the program. Now you want to come down here to the run method. No, we'll go ahead and do the render method first. So what you want to do is do buffered strategy bs equals get buffer strategy. Oh, okay, it's buffer strategy, not buffered. and you just want to do if bs is equal to null, then you want to create buffer strategy 3. So that's, and then I'm gonna return that. So that creates basically 3 windows, like one behind the other. Okay, now you want to come out of the if statement right here, and you want to go ahead and put graphics g, this gets the graphics that you can use, is equal to bs, which we're using the buffer strategy, and then get draw graphics. Now you want to import the graphics, and then you want to do g dot dispose, and then buffer strategy dot show. Now you can do g dot set color. You can use whatever color you like, what they have right here, so you can use any of these. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with light gray, and then you can do g dot fill rectangle and put 0 0, because that's where it starts, and then just put your width and height to fill it, and then you'll see that here soon. Now we gotta initialize, well, not initialize, but we gotta make some variables for some things to use in the run method. So do long last time equals system dot current time millis, long timer, oh sorry, the last time needs to be nano time, and then this needs to be, the timer needs to be system current time millis, and then your double delta equals 0.0, and then double nanoseconds is equal to, so you do 9 zeros and then 0.0 divided by 60.0, and then you want to do int ticks is equal to 0, and then int frames is equal to 0, and you'll see why here in just a second. So now we'll say while running. So remember, whenever you're doing while running, okay, you're checking to see if it's running, which it will be, because down here where let me see, okay, so we didn't make it yet. Just come out of the run method here and put public static void main string, put your brackets and the arguments, and then curly braces, and you want to say new launcher, because you're initializing the class, and then at the end of the launcher with the parentheses you want to put dot and start, because you're starting the thread in order for it to run. Okay, so now we'll do another variable. So long now is equal to system dot nano time, just like the last time. So you do delta is equal to, oh, plus equal to now minus last time divided by nanoseconds, and then last time is equal to now. Okay, now while delta is greater than or equal to 1, you want to update, so you're calling the update method so it'll get updated. You could put ticks plus plus and then delta minus minus. So you're going to remove the time and then update it every time. And then you want to come out of this while loop, come down, say render, call your render method. So you're calling all of this, and then you want to say frames plus plus. Now this is where you start to use oh sorry, I went too far. This is where you start using the timer. Okay, so if system.currentTimeMillis minus timer is greater than 1000, which is 1 second, then you want to make timer plus equal to 1000. Okay, but it's 1001, so as long as it stays above 1, it'll keep updating. Now you could put this, but you don't have to, but you put system out print line, and then this is just so you could see frames, ticks. Okay. Now you want to reset the frames, put that to 0. Reset your ticks, put that to 0. And there you go. Okay. So now your run method is set up. Looks good. Alright. So now all you gotta do is go up here, hit save. Everything's set up nicely. You can go ahead and do this if you want. You just hit default, and then you can go ahead and run it. Just right click, run as Java application, and as you see, your window comes up, and then you can see the actual ticks and frames. So that'll be it for this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you like in the comments below, and you guys have a good day. Peace out.